Hello there, I'm the Christian Relationship Counsellor. Started a new channel on YouTube, so please find me at the Christian Relationship Counsellor, 1L. And yes, I created this channel really because I was inspired to do so. I woke up one morning and the next thing I knew, I was starting a channel. So I'm quite pleased with how it's going. I know it's meant to be because I'm continually inspired. I think that once I get into it though, I'll be a bit more fluid, a bit more confident. But for now, I'm just going with what I'm reading and how I'm interpreting what I'm reading, and I'm sharing that with you, hoping it makes some sense. But I'm really looking forward to becoming an expert in the field and in the Word of God. So today, Matthew 15:15. Then Peter said to Jesus, "Explain to us the parable that says people are not defiled by what they eat." "Don't you understand that yet?" Jesus asked. "Anything you eat passes through the stomach and then goes into the sewer. But the words that come out of your mouth come from your heart, and that's what defiles you. For from the heart comes evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, lying, and slander. These are what defile you. Eating with unwashed hands will never defile you." So, when I was reading that, I was thinking about those people who scorn people who eat pork and people who chastise people if they haven't washed their hands. And those are kind of superficial. What Jesus is saying here is that is really superficial. Because you're talking about things that can go right through your body and out the other end. You're talking about washing your hands. Is it really going to be that bad? Whereas things that are in your heart, they are really coming from your soul and your spirit, and that is what is dangerous. People concoct, people are calculating, people are malicious, and that comes from their heart, the way that they think. Their experiences. Sometimes experiences make people evil, and they just want to get revenge. And they sit there and they concoct up revenge. They plan to hurt people. That is what defiles people. Lack of forgiveness defiles people. When you hold people up because they've hurt you or they've betrayed you, that's what defiles you. And so what God is saying is, don't look at the superficial things that people do. Don't look at what they're wearing. I've got so many people, "Oh, why are you using the filters? Why are you using the filters?" So what? The filters are there to be used. And it's, I kind of wonder why they are so preoccupied with me using the filters. The filters, I use the filters, to be honest, because I can be spontaneous when I'm doing these videos. And it means I don't have to put on my makeup. If I put on my makeup, I look exactly like how the filters make me look. That's the only difference. But it saves me time. And time is precious. So all I'm saying is that these are the things that are superficial, that people get so preoccupied with. The things that don't really matter, the things that don't last, the things that pass. But what you have in your spirit, what you have in your mind, in your heart, the thoughts, how you spend your time, what you spend your time thinking on, that is what makes a difference. That will make you or break you. Some people, they sit at home and they dwell on things that are not constructive. They dwell on things that are negative, and you can see it brings them down. For some, it makes them ill, it makes them sick. And so when God says that what's in your heart defiles you, it's because it can eat away at you. Because if you have a conscience, and most people do on a very, very deep level, If you have a conscience and you do something wrong, it's going to eat at you. And I often think about these children who are stabbing another person. How do they feel after they stab that person and that person dies? Do they have remorse? Does it eat away at them? People who steal from the weak and the poor, how do they feel? I mean, for some people, it's a form of survival. They really don't feel anything at all. They can kill somebody, and because they're so angry, they think that person deserves it. But there'll come a point when it will hurt them, when it will eat at them. And so all I'm saying to you, peeps, is that, focus on what is important. Focus on what lasts. Focus on what is eternal. Not what is transient, what will be here today and gone tomorrow. Don't waste your time focusing on the temporary or the materialistic. What are you thinking about today? How are you feeling? What can you say or do to make somebody feel better? Is what you're going to say kind? Is it necessary? Have you thought it through? Is it helpful? And that's what you have to think when you are commenting or trying to teach somebody something. Well, not even teach somebody something, because I believe each one of us are teachers, and we teach through our experiences. And we don't realise that's what we're doing, but by sharing our experiences, we're teaching another person about ourselves. So I believe that whatever you say or however you think or however you come over is going to impact another person. If you are insulting or if you are cruel, that person is going to feel really upset. We've seen how kids, when they're bullied at school, how that behaviour demoralises them and takes away their self-esteem. And even as adults, you have corporate bullying, where bosses chastise staff. And you have in the police force, where there's this blue wall of silence, where police officers who see another police officer do something wrong, they're afraid to say anything. So you have situations where people are afraid to speak out. But when you do speak out, you have to make sure it's coming from a place that is helpful. Like I said, have you thought it through? Is it helpful? Is it of interest? Is it intelligent? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And that is what is important. What's in your heart? To do what you need to do to heal your heart, so that whatever happens, the right words come out. Because if you don't heal your heart, when you get angry, you're going to say something you regret, and you'll never ever be able to take that back. But if you have forgiveness, and if you renew your heart, and you become a kind and loving person, no matter how angry you get or upset you get or emotional you get, you're not going to say anything harmful. So you're not going to be defiled within. So just concentrate on how you're feeling inside. What's making you say the things you say if they're unkind? That's all I'm saying today. I'm the Christian Relationship Counsellor. You'll find me on YouTube. If you like my videos, please do subscribe. And if you share them, I might even get some more subscriptions. It is a challenge starting a new channel, but you know what's exciting? When you get your first subscriber and then you see 2 subscribers, and now, in 2 weeks, I started on the 6th of October and now I have 34 subscribers, and I'm so happy. On my other channel I have over 10,000 subscribers, but that doesn't even mean anything. What means is this channel? I want this channel to grow. And it's like the prodigal son that went away and